KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with Mecklen's Gym Marbella. We're at St George's Park here in Burton, I believe.
Yes, I'm not sure where Burton is.
A
A lot of controversy in the car this morning. Is it Derby? Is it more Birmingham? But Burton is where we are.
Fantastic
Echo in here.
FA
Headquarters,
training facility place.
What a little setup here, eh?
Indeed. Have they put this thing up especially for...
Yeah, it's
today?
not just always planted on the football pitch.
Right, some wonderful news for James DeGALE.
Yeah.
May 23rd, James DeGALE will face Dirrell in Boston. Tell me the venue again, because I've just forgotten
It's
it.
the Aganis Arena. It's a 7,000 venue near the Boston campus. Great venue, great city, great fight city. Buzzing. Signed the contracts last night. James DeGALE is going to become the IBF super middleweight champion of the world. Strongly believe that. Going to be quite a few Brits going out there as well. Many more British fans than Dirrell fans in the house. And you know, he's got to make some small adaptations because obviously he was planning for an April 25th fight. Now this is going to be 4 weeks later, so he'll have just a tapering off week or a sort of rest week next week because he's close to peaking already, and Jim doesn't want to, you know, get there till later on in May, obviously, and then he's ready to go.
There was previously sort of April the 24th
Yeah.
fight on his brother's card. I think that was in Houston.
He's in Chicago.
Oh, Chicago, sorry. Excuse me. But any reasons why was this a show that was already on the 23rd in Boston?
I think this is, you know, there was some big adverts going around with both brothers on the show, you know, on the poster saying April 24th, and everyone presumed it would be that date. But you know, they told us quite early on it wasn't going to be April 24th, and I'll let them guys announce the broadcast deal that will be happening. But it will be a daytime show over there. So therefore it will be a prime time show here. So probably DeGALE in the ring around 10 PM UK time, which is great news.
Do you know anything about the card itself in
No, I don't.
Boston?
It'll be co-main event. So again, they'll announce that in due course. But I would imagine another big fight on the show. You know, it's with a big broadcaster, so it's going to be a great night.
Can you tell us anything about the broadcaster situation here?
No, obviously we'll talk to them, and we'd love it on Sky Sports. I'm sure BoxNation would like it. I'm sure BT would like it. I guess it's a case of whoever pays the most money, as everything always is in this sport.
Obviously, we're waiting for James to turn up here, but he's obviously buzzing and has no fears about going to Boston to claim this title.
No, I think, listen, it's great to go to American fight for a title. Yeah, of course, we would have preferred the fight in London, but James is going to get over £1 million to fight for the title. I was actually talking to Carl Froch on the way up, and he said, so what's his purse again for this fight? I said, it's $1.55 million. He was like, you know that I fought Jean Pascal for the title for probably a tenth of that, don't you? So it's a great payday, but I don't think money's always important, but I think James really has his eye on making history, and that's to become the first British gold medalist to go on and win a world title. It's not been done before. And this is the fight that really turns him into a superstar, and I think he believes that he's got the momentum going forward in this fight. You know, he's looked fantastic in his last two fights. One was in front of 80,000, the other one was in front of 10,000, both on Sky Sports box office. Dirrell has been a little bit inactive. He looked okay in his last fight against Derek Edwards, but if you watch the fight back, in the 12th round he got caught and he was absolutely all over the shop. You know, looked like Bambi on ice for 2 minutes of the round, and that was the last time that he was in a ring, in a real fight. So James definitely has the momentum. Dirrell is a hugely skillful fighter. I don't think he's the fighter that he was against Abraham and Carl Froch, but he's still a quality fighter. And obviously, for them to capture, the brothers to capture 2 super middleweight titles would be a big coup for them. So James has definitely got it all to do. I think he's the favourite. I looked last night at the odds, and the bookies have him as a slight favourite. And again, it's Boston, it's not Detroit, it's Dirrell, it's not Terence Crawford, who's going to have a load of. Oi, how are we doing? Nice little setup. You all right?
Yeah, right.
Looks smooth. Yeah, we're live.
So,
We're live. Go on.
Go. Yeah.
So yeah, you know, it's not. James will have more. James, are you alright? James will have more fans in. Alright, Jim. You alright, mate?
What's on?
Something. Team DeGALE.
Yeah, good. You?
Good, yeah.
How you doing, Kurt?
How you doing, mate? All right?
Yeah, fantastic.
You alright?
Done some weight. What's happening?
I'm trying.
So James will have many more fans there than Andre Dirrell. It's a great opportunity, and everyone's happy. Everyone's very excited.
Any news on the judges on the night? Have you put in
That'll
something?
be put together with the Commission and the IBF. Of course, we'd love neutral judges. We'll push for that. If not, but the standard thing at the moment is, you know, this is quite a good insight for fight fans. When you go to a different commission, the commission will always try to put their judges in, just like the British Boxing Board of Control. You know, we had recently at the XL show. So they always want representation. So, for instance, the British Boxing Board of Control nowadays, they want a referee and one judge. Yeah, it's kind of fair. Sometimes when you're bringing an opponent over, especially if they're a champion, they'll insist on neutral officials. Sometimes we say, well, let's have one Brit, one American, one neutral. For the Kell Brook-Sean Porter fight, we had one Brit and two Americans, and the Brit gave it a draw.
Yeah.
So I think that we trust the IBF. They're a great governing body. They've got some great judges. I'm not too concerned. Yes, we'd like a representation, or we'd like some neutrality. So, of course, that's our job to push for that and stand and fight James DeGale's corner.
All right, Eddie Hearn, thank you very much for this bit of information.
We'll do it again in about an hour in Sheffield.
We're on to Sheffield for the Kell Brook versus Jojo Dan final press conference, so we'll catch you there.
All right, mate.
Thank you.